In the shadows of Asia's most glamorous cities, a predator moves freely. His name, Victor Chang, aka KANG-LIN. A man whose polished smile and social media charisma conceal a dark empire of drugs, manipulation, and destruction. Once a familiar face in Taiwan's high-end party circuit, Chang is no longer just another socialite. He's now internationally infamous, a drug trafficker, exploitative predator, and a fugitive whose network stretches across borders. His story is a masterclass in deception, showing how charm and privilege can be weaponized for criminal gain. Victor Chang's carefully crafted image was designed to disarm. To outsiders, he was a carefree party boy, dancing at festivals, posing for selfies, and rubbing shoulders with influencers and celebrities. But behind the facade lay a chilling truth. Chang didn't merely indulge in nightlife. He exploited it, using it as a front to recruit, manipulate, and profit off vulnerable individuals, particularly young women drawn to the allure of high society. Chang's criminal methods were cold and calculated. He turned clubs, music festivals, and private gatherings into recruitment hubs. There, he identified targets, often women lured by his promises of wealth, adventure, and acceptance into his inner circle. These promises were never innocent. They were bait used to drag unsuspecting victims into a world of drug trafficking and exploitation. One of the most revealing cases was that of Heiji Bei. Under Chang's influence, she was persuaded to transport narcotics across borders, unknowingly becoming a key part of his criminal machinery. This wasn't rumor or speculation. It was confirmed by Victor himself in a damning recorded confession, exposing his manipulation for what it was: calculated exploitation designed to protect his own interests while others took the fall.
You know what she told me?
What? I don't know.
She told me that you used her as a drug mule.
What?
She told me that you used her to hold your drugs for you.
Oh, yeah, maybe. We have every time we have party, we have the drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said that you gave her ecstasy to hold for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As his crimes became more audacious, Victor's arrogance grew. Footage from a party in Penghu, filmed in April 2025, shows him in a drug-fueled state, eyes glassy, pupils dilated, hallmarks of MDMA or cocaine use. This public unraveling made headlines, further reinforcing the dark reality behind his so-called glamorous lifestyle. But even as evidence piled up, Chang continued to flaunt his defiance, confident that his connections and charm would keep him safe. His sense of invincibility was further highlighted when he boarded an EVA air flight despite being under active criminal investigation. The sight of a known trafficker slipping through security unchecked sparked widespread outrage. Critics demanded accountability, questioning how such a high-profile figure could move freely while authorities seemed paralyzed. EVA Air, when pressed for comment, offered no satisfactory explanation, fueling public anger and distrust. Victor's audacity didn't stop there. In a bold and brazen move, he launched what appeared to be a legitimate Instagram ad campaign, promoting sunglasses to his unsuspecting followers. While publicly framed as a simple influencer collaboration, the campaign raised serious questions. Observers suspected it was likely a front for laundering drug money, with the coordinated posts and lack of transparency pointing to financial motives beneath the surface. The scheme highlighted just how fearless he had become in exploiting every possible avenue to legitimize his illicit gains. Even the most carefully built facades eventually crumble. As Victor Chang's criminal activities were exposed in greater detail, the social circles that once embraced him recoiled in disgust. former friends and associates distanced themselves publicly, condemning his behavior and severing ties. Chang, once at the center of exclusive parties and elite gatherings, became unwelcome and shunned by the very people who had once elevated his status. In a desperate attempt to salvage his image and perhaps obscure his financial dealings, he opened a dumpling shop in Penghu, presenting it as a fresh start, a humble business venture to reset his life. But no one was fooled. To the public and law enforcement alike, the dumpling shop was seen as a transparent cover, a last-ditch effort to mask the stench of his criminal past. Even as his empire crumbled, Chang clung to the remnants of his former lifestyle. He continued chasing the festival scene, relying on increasingly reluctant friends to fund his appearances at exclusive events. His presence at Tomorrowland, for instance, was not a mark of success, but rather a glaring testament to his decline. A man once in control, now reduced to begging for access to the very world he'd exploited. Throughout it all, Victor Chang's story has been a study in contrasts. Public charm masking private cruelty and apparent success concealing deep-seated corruption. His manipulation extended beyond individuals. It ensnared entire systems, from airlines to social media platforms, all exploited to further his criminal enterprise. Authorities are still pursuing justice. Taiwanese law enforcement, supported by international agencies, continues to build a case designed to bring Chang to account. But this isn't just about one man. The Victor Chang saga is emblematic of a larger, more insidious issue: how privilege, influence, and charisma can be weaponized to commit and conceal serious crimes. Victor Chang is no innocent socialite. He is not a misunderstood businessman. He is not a victim of circumstance. He is a predator, and his time is running out.